Hello ziomki, mam na imię Kaziu i witajcie w dalszej części The Wolf Among Us. Jestem bardzo ciekawy, co się wydarzy, bo się normalnie się nic nie popieprzy, jak to bywało w tej grze. Aha, może przydałoby się jakąś broń ogarnąć albo coś, nie wiem. Zobaczmy, czy coś tu jest.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
O, dobra. Dużo mi to nie dało. Nie ma broni. Tu nic, nie? Dobra. To wbijamy na chatę. Yo. Bitches.
Of course.
No. Siła. Nie ma lipy. Co, idziemy dalej. Co tu mamy?
So this is where they've been sending
O Jezu,
these.
za głośno. Okej. Wow. Światła się palą. Za bardzo wyboru innego nie mamy. Jak tu wejść po prostu. Drzwi się zamknęły. Co oni tu robią?
Big Wolf.
Gdzie?
The big bad wolf.
Dobry, to ja. Tak, chciałem tu iść.
You used to be something.
Dobra, zamknij ryj. Cię rozwalę. Śledzili mnie? To dziady wszystkie zdjęcia mają.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Nic, i sami się też chowacie. O, ja chcę ten młotek. No czemu nie mogę go wziąć? Aby była jazda. Dobra, idziemy dalej. O, pokój ukryty. Chyba, nie wiem. Dobra. Co my tu mamy? Może coś ciekawego. O, srebrne naboje.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Zamknij ryj. Tak was zniszczę. Ała! I co, myślisz, że
It's
jak...
about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy.
Jak ja jej nienawidzę.
Nice.
Zajebiemy ją?
Bigby, I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
No, żebyś się
Get
nie
out of my
zdziwiła.
way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
O ty gnido. Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Ała!
Is that the best you can do?
No i co? I teraz dostanie. I co? Taka cwana? A, zjebała. Oczywiście. Yes, of course. Za mną się pojawi. Nie. Dobra, muszę być gotowy na wszystko. Koło mi się nie podoba. Zobaczymy tu. Nie wiem, czy dobrze wybrałem. Wysoko. No i tutaj taka cwana, bo ucieka. Wow. Nie plumkaj na mnie. No i co? A, nie zdążyłem. Kurde. Idziemy dalej. Teraz zdążę. No przecież zdążyłem. No znowu zdążyłem. Ała.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Za tobą jest. Ale brzydon. Jezus. Ała. Ała. Dobra, możesz się schować. Ała, ona mnie ciacha co chwilę. Ty ja pito. No i wrzucimy ją do tego. Ała, mogę. Wiedziałem. No, dalej, zrzuć ją. Zrzuć ją. Bardzo dobrze. 5. Chyba. Zjebała pewnie. Jak zwykle. Jak się dowaliła, nie? I co, jednak nie jest tak łatwo, co nie? Co? O, fader. Ile ich jest? Którą tu wybrać? No ja bym tekstem. Ale jestem jak Neo z Matrixa. Ała. Prawie. Ej, nie wiem czy zdążyłem. Ała. No fuck. Co to ma być? Tylu na jednego. Nie mów, że przegrałem. I macie przesrane. O! Jo! Moja finalna forma. Super Saiyan. Zginiecie. Tego jeszcze nie widziałem. Nie, to jest Big Bad Wolf. Chuj, nie? Ała. Zginiesz marnie. Tak, dobrze. Sama się boi przyjść, to... Niam. Niam, nom. Nom. Kurde, tylko która jest ta właściwa? Gin. Nom. Gdzie jesteś? O, moja finalna forma. Yeah. O fuck. Aha, no tak, bo przecież zmuchłem domek świnką. Yeah. Fuck yeah. No, i teraz już taka cwana nie jesteś, co nie? Przydałoby się tak wyskoczyć i ją chapnąć. No, dowej. Już ją zabiłem? Niewiarygodne. No, ty gnojuwo i co? Już taka cwana nie jesteś. Ale pewnie jestem taki poharatany, że Jezus Maria. No. Jestem goły i wesoły. A ciuchy są. Co się lampisz? Ty jesteś następny.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6. I won't miss next time.
Zecwaniak, bo masz pistolet.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Don't be
Sure
so
about
sure.
that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss
Nie wiem, czy go
White would
zabijać,
agree
czy nie,
that I
już
should be given
się
a
pogubiłem.
fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said
No.
you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me,
Przecież nie jestem
won't get your
mordercą.
answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over.
O Jezus, koleś.
So, shall we get going?
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Dobra.
What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Dobra, ciekawe
Your
dlaczego
punishment
miałem go
will follow.
zabijać. No przecież kurde. Miałem się zmienić, tak? Miałem już nie być taki zły i w ogóle. Zobaczymy, jak to się skończy.
I know, but we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Dobry.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
I'm not
I'm
kill
just
him.
glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you
What do
waiting
you have to
for?
say for yourself?
My
You
wife
killed
is
Lily!
dead.
Where the fuck do you
And
get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a
Yes.
fucking crook!
Się rzucili.
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's... what?
Dead.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're in...
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
not
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
No ma rację, no.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was.
Wszystko na żarcie
He
go
was a
chce zrzucić.
total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You
It was
weren't
a
being
trap.
helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect
Gówno,
what
prawda.
you care about, don't you? You'd do
Dziad.
anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted
I'm sorry, Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
No zajebiście.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Bo jesteś,
When
człowieku.
your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really?
Yes.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway.
Może dobrze, że nie
With
spaliłem
nowhere
jej
else to
drzewa.
turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had
Jezus
very good
Maria.
reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
Gdyż prawda trochę.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
No właśnie.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
No i co, cwaniaczku?